Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Dr. Pooja.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am. I'll start again. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Dr. Pooja Dubey Pandey, and she will talk about new ways to manage agricultural waste sustainably through circular bioeconomy innovations. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for this great opportunity. First of all, apologies for getting the meeting delayed because of the network issue here. It's raining. Myself, Dr. Pooja Dubey Pandey. I'm the founder of BETi Innovative Private Limited. So BETi stands for Biotech Era Transforming India. So in short, about me, I'm a technologist by profession, and I've done my PhD specifically in virus. But I got introduced slowly with the field of virology, and then later in other fields as well. As you know, as you all know, that there is a lot of problem we are facing. We are seeing the challenges of climate change around us. After I got Young Scientist Award for my PhD work, I went to NIV Pune, and then I joined Tata Cancer Hospital. While working there, I saw there are many kids and people, those who are having cancer issues. There are although many reasons behind cancer, but we all know that there are many reasons. Apart from the many reasons, there are some reasons like malnutrition and pollution as well. So while working there, I felt that using my knowledge, my experiences, what I have gained throughout my journey, I must use that knowledge for the solution, to find a solution for these kind of problems. So when I was searching for these kind of problem solutions, so I came across the mushroom field, although that was my master's part as well, and I have been through plant tissue culture, but that was a kind of mixed knowledge, and I wanted to implement my knowledge to sort this problem, address this problem. So overall, when I found that mushroom is a actually solution for both the kind of problems, because we all know that we in India we are agri based country, and we have ample agriculture waste which is being produced in India, and our farmers are not well aware how to manage it, what to do about that waste. So they simply burn it because they have to sow another crop, and they carry on the cycle like that. And what leads to that, we know that parali is a great problem in our country, parali burning. So parali means agri waste, or you can say stubble. So at BETi, we are basically focusing on these kind of we can say social issues. We are trying to address the problems through biotechnology, and this way we say we are working on white biotechnology. We have received many achievements as well. I will show you. You will come to know in the upcoming slides. Is the slide changing, ma'am?
Oh, your slide has not changed. Yeah, now it is not.
Now. So with the vision of upscaling tradition scientifically, because we have so many plans to go ahead in future, focusing on circular economy, sustainability, and bringing back the science and the traditional knowledge which we have lost. So we have so many objectives which we are looking forward to target. Apart from that, currently we are focusing with a mission to eradicate malnutrition and pollution. So the objectives, as I talked about in the previous slide, we are basically focusing on best quality of spawn production. As I told you that I plan to work on mushrooms, finding or seeing it as a solution for addressing malnutrition and pollution. We know pollution is a big problem in whole world. Climate is changing because of that, and global warming is a problem. So to grow a good kind of or good variety of mushrooms, when I came back to my place, I planned to prepare a laboratory to produce a good quality of spawn, because that is the basic or core product which is required to grow a good quality of mushrooms. Spawn means seeds of mushroom. So it is technically known as a spawn. So since I had an experience in the field of tissue culture, biotechnology, virus culture and all, therefore I planned my own spawn production laboratory in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. We are based out of Indore, the cleanest city of India, 8 times. And secondly, we are focusing on waste to wealth. This is our second objective. We know our Prime Minister is saying kachre se kanchan. He has given this quotation to use the waste into some valuable product. So we are focusing on these kind of problems, solutions. And thirdly, micro and biotechnology promotion, because in India, after studying biotechnology, all the students, or you can say the brains of India are going out of India to find good opportunities. But we want to prove that through biotechnology we can create our own entrepreneurship, and we can address many problems of our country as well. So fourthly, eradicating malnutrition is our focus, as I have already told. That is our mission. And working on environmental safety, and doubling farmers' income. Environment safety means, because we work on micro remediation technology as well, because remediation means healing through the fungus. Myco means fungus, remediation means healing whatever pollutants which we humans are creating. Working on some enzyme to solve to break down those harsh and hard chemicals which are not good for our nature and for our future. So we are working on that. Apart from that, we know fungus is a solution for everything. There are 17 UN sustainable goals, and each more, I can say that many of the goals can be covered with the help of fungi. And it will also help in doubling farmers income, because if farmers will not burn parali or stubble, they will use that parali or agri waste to grow good quality of mushrooms, and thus it will help them generate another source of income. So you can see here in the picture, this is the packet of spawn which we manufacture in our laboratory. This is the first, in the towards the left you can see holding a mushroom that is half cut. We are doing the tissue culture of that mushroom. And in the middle picture, you can see the whole process is done under sterile laboratory conditions. And the third picture towards the right, you can see there are test tubes in which mushrooms, fungus, mycelium is growing, which through which we maintain the culture library of each and every variety of mushrooms, extending from culinary to medicinal mushrooms. So this is what we are working this way. We are also working on research part as well, because I'm a researcher and I never sit without work doing some innovations. That's why I gave the name to my company, BETi Innovative Private Limited. So we are always working on some new techniques, new technology development. This is team BETi students who are working on research part with team with BETi. This is the picture of milky mushroom spawn. Spawn means, as I've already told you, the seeds of mushroom. These are the mushrooms. I will tell you more about these in the upcoming slides about milky mushroom. This you simply see that this is a simple milky white mushroom towards the left side, and towards the right you can see this Florida variety, white oyster mushrooms. So you produced through different varieties of mushrooms during the journey of today's journey, which you are going to have about the mushroom world. So you can see the beautiful mushrooms grown from agriculture waste. Here in one place you can see agriculture waste is being shown, and with down to that you can see the different varieties of mushrooms are being grown under one roof. Okay, this is white oyster mushroom, this is button mushroom. We all know about button mushrooms, but we don't know, most of us don't know about oyster mushrooms, milky mushrooms. We know how to consume and how what is the good properties of mushrooms, but this is a very big field, very wide field, once you enter into this field, you will come to know there is a huge scope in this field, and there is a lot more to learn, and it is an unending field, you can say. So this is me and my daughter holding the bag of oyster mushroom. In picture you cannot understand, but it is pink oyster mushroom bag which I am holding. So there are so many varieties of mushrooms. We also provide the training to people. They are coming from different countries as well to learn about mushroom cultivation. And especially initially I showed the picture of milky mushroom. So people out of India are very much interested to grow the mushrooms which are native to India, because like the countries like Israel, they have temperature conditions just like our country. So they love to learn the how to grow the mushrooms which are grown in India, the native mushrooms. And we need to learn more about our local mushrooms and give preference to them. This will happen in the coming time. So this is a milky mushroom picture. You can see towards the left, my daughter is holding the bag. And this is button mushroom, which we all know already. It can be eaten, found on every table in every hotel, restaurant, pizzas. But you can also consume other varieties because they are having other very nice contents which are never available in other, you can say, food. Because fungi or mushrooms are such amazing, containing such amazing biomolecules which are neither found in animals nor in plants. For example, ergothioneine and all. I will talk about it in the continuously. Here in the picture below shown here, you can see that button mushroom compost is being prepared. So each and every mushroom has a different technology to grow, but the basic thing to be used to grow mushroom, the substrate, the base is always agri waste. Okay, some mushrooms are also grown on sawdust, and major mushrooms are grown on wheat straw, paddy straw, mustard straw. So this is, you can say, is a very good example to work in the sustainability field by utilizing agri waste into a very good direction to convert into healthy proteins and healthy food. This is a summarized form I am telling about the work what we are doing. So we are working on a circular economy model. As I told, we are helping farmers to use agriculture waste and convert it into mushrooms, different kind of mushrooms. It all depends on the budget and the infrastructure. If they are having very less infrastructure, in a small hut you can grow oyster mushrooms, milky mushrooms very easily. This is rainy season, and now this the season for oyster mushroom has already been started. It's very very simple and easy to grow oyster mushroom. You can see this is pink oyster mushroom grown, and they are containing very nice antioxidants. So we are looking for medicines, for anti-aging medicines, anti-aging properties in different things. But mushrooms are already rich in such kind of important biomolecules which are very important for human consumption, which are not found in other my other living beings. So here another thing important, you can see in the chain what we are doing. We are making the mushroom spawn, help growing mushrooms on agri waste, and again we are converting that mushrooms into some value added products. I will show you later on. And this is the last product in our complete circular economy model. You can see these plates. These are biodegradable plates which we are developing from SMS, spent mushroom substrate. Once this bag is growing mushroom, and then once you harvest the mushroom, out of that whatever waste is left behind, one more waste is there. So this is known as spent mushroom substrate. So we convert that. It is containing good quality of mycelium. Even it can be used for farming, and many other applications are there. And beside many other applications, we are using it for making biodegradable products. This is a in this image you can see that we are converting mushroom into value added products, because our farmers are facing the challenge of shelf life in mushrooms. So we are working on the solutions, as I already told always. So when you are working on one problem, you find a solution, but you, in the meanwhile, you will find another problem. So here another problem was the shelf life of mushrooms. So farmers were facing issues regarding this. So we came up with the solution to dehydrate the mushrooms. Here I would like to highlight that when you dehydrate the mushrooms in the presence of sunlight, at the time mushrooms are able to prepare vitamin D. So it becomes a natural source to supplement your diet with vitamin D, natural vitamin D, and that too vegetarian or vegan vitamin D. Okay, so this is vitamin D2, not D3. So we are getting vitamin D, protein, calcium, fiber, and many such biomolecules which are not found in other living beings like ergothioneine. Okay, it's very important for us to have ergothioneine in our diet. Once mushrooms are dehydrated, we supply to our customers in this form. You can consume it very easily by rehydrating in hot water and make a curry out of that. It's very simple to get nutrition. You can see the chain, it's converted from agri waste. We are getting protein, vitamin D after using the agri waste itself. And once mushrooms are dehydrated, it can also be converted into powdered form, so it becomes a compact nutrition form. So you can add it to any food, any form, soup, coffee, anything. So mushroom powder can be added to your diet very easily in very simple form, and indirectly it is providing you vitamin D, protein, and all the primary metabolites and nutrients which are required in our diet, and we are already lacking in many foods. So we can say mushroom is a complete food or superfood. Working in this field, we came up with another product which is known as some more. It is basically a combination of mushroom powder and moringa powder. So sustainability, thinking about sustainability, circular economy, we were always focusing on how to bring up a new thing in our on a table of our customers or people, to provide them more value for the products. So we came up with this idea. This product is just like Maggi masala, and kids are fond of this product very much. It can be used as chaat masala. It is ready to use powder because this was another solution for for one more problem, which was the problem was this, that people were not able to understand how to use mushroom powder or to include it in their daily diet. So we came up with this new innovative product known as some more. This is also available on our website. These are the final cycle product which I told that after mushroom harvesting and value addition, whatever waste we are getting from mushroom cultivation, we are developing these kind of plates. You can see the plates, the keychains, the small pots, and this kind of beautiful articles we are trying to make as per the demand customization we are doing. So sky is the limit. You can do whatever you think. It's not, there's no restriction on your innovations and idea. So if you are on a working on new ideas, you always get motivation. Also got appreciation and motivation from different places, from government of India as well. So we got the coverage by Aaj Tak team for Ravina Tandon's program Desh Ki Baat Sunati Hu. This was a great honor. I couldn't get time to add a new achievement of hers recently. We were invited at Rashtrapati Bhavan, and I got the opportunity to meet our Honorable President of India, and she appreciated Beti and Beti's work, and she even said you must go ahead for more innovations, and it was a great meeting with her. There are many grants we have got from Government of India through Raftar scheme and Ministry of Agriculture and Farming. You can see it is we got like when you are working with a focus on some innovations, new things, then definitely you are getting achievements. And if you get appreciation, you are always thinking to work more in a more better way, in a more better direction. Even our ex chief minister appreciated our work on his Twitter and the social media channels. We got many awards, cash prize money also through IIM startup, Smart City Bhopal and all. So I wanted to say that through this, the purpose of showing this is that if you are working in a good direction for the society with the help of your venture, you are also generating revenue, thinking of entrepreneurship and business. Don't think it as a business only. You must be aware about the difference between entrepreneurship and business. uh, when you are focusing the sustainability kind of thing, and you're thinking about the environment around you, at that time you are thinking about an idea to start your startup. And that is when you thinking of starting a startup, that is an entrepreneurship, not business. You will be generating revenue, but you are always working on addressing a problem around us which we are facing in our country and the whole world. So, more talking about mushrooms. Mushroom cultivation is basically being done in many countries and in many developing countries to reduce malnutrition nowadays. Basically, mushroom cultivation involves two main phases. Okay, that I gave an idea to you in the beginning itself. What we are doing, basically, we are doing the spawn production. So we can classify mushroom cultivation into two parts. First is spawn production and then is mushroom cultivation. The spawn means manufacturing of or production of mushroom seeds. So why we should go for mushroom cultivation, and why it is a need of the hour? Because we know that already we are having variety in our climatic conditions. We are having different seasons. So as per that, you can choose different varieties of mushrooms. Different varieties of mushrooms which I have shown you in pictures. There are only few varieties. There are many varieties of mushrooms. You can say in the world 1.5 million fungi are reported, and out of that, 1,40,000 are considered to be mushrooms. But out of that, 14,000 mushrooms are already reported, and 2,000 are edible out of that. So all mushrooms are not edible. I will talk about the different myths also of that. But let us focus on the current points which are shown on the slide. Like we are having ample agriculture waste. We are having 700 metric ton agriculture waste which is being produced and mismanaged or being burned in India. We are having cheap labor, we have wide biodiversity and a huge market if we explore. So mushroom cultivation has a huge scope in our country, which will help us to go towards the sustainability, to create, help the environment directly or indirectly with the help of your venture. So these are the few varieties of mushrooms which are, you can say, of very much economic importance and being very much famous in the fancy form, we can say. I think most of you would have seen this mushroom in the photographs, in the cartoons. This is Amanita muscaria. And this mushroom, if you give a paper to a kid and ask them to draw a mushroom picture, so they will always draw this one only. If you are given to make an art of mushroom, you will make this one. But I know that you not have seen this kind of mushroom in real. Okay, and also I would like to address here that this mushroom, Amanita muscaria, which looks very beautiful and very fancy, but it's a poisonous mushroom. Basically, it's not directly edible, but just like plants, have each plant has some applications. Maybe it is not being used for edible purpose. It has some application in the field of medicine, pharma, cosmetics, and agriculture. So similarly, even though there are so many varieties, I told 14,000 mushrooms are already reported. I cannot show all the mushrooms here in these slides, but I selected a few for you, which I thought you must be loving to see. These look beautiful and fancy, and they're expensive mushrooms in India and the whole world. They look very fancy. That's and very different type. Even you can see this mushroom. I think most of you would have seen in the rainy season on the old trees or cut wood trunks, tree trunks and all. This is Ganoderma lucidium, lychee mushroom. It is very much used in Chinese medicines. Since I told that each and every mushroom has in its own application, it has some specific biomolecules. Similarly, for this mushroom, I told it is poisonous, but it is being used in biopesticides. Okay, this mushroom, Cordyceps militaris, is a medicinal mushroom used for the treatment of cancer and sports nutrition. This one, Morchella esculenta, this is Morel's mushroom. Earlier, it was not being cultivated in India, but now it is. It has been started in India. Here, towards the right, you can see Lentiduna idodes. It is a Japanese mushroom. Generally, we call it shiitake mushroom, and it is very much considered very much tasty and used in we can say exotic cuisines they love the taste of this mushroom, and it is the second leading mushroom of the world. You can see here Hericium erinaceus. This is lion's mane mushroom. This mushroom is basically known as brain's food because it helps in healing your and helping your neurological disorder management for the diseases like Alzheimer's and brain related problems. So it is very much helpful in healing, but it is not only a medicinal mushroom, it is also being used for culinary application. You can make a soup out of it. You can see that these mushrooms like shiitake, lanternuna, hericium, these and this morels, these three are used in the curries, soups, biryanis everywhere. They are having medicinal value as well, but these two mushrooms, Cordyceps militaris, Ganoderma, these are purely medicinal mushrooms. Okay. Besides this, I told about this mushroom, this amanita. This is a poisonous mushroom. So there are so many myths related to mushrooms. I must say that people are not very well aware about the importance of mushrooms. So we take a lot of lectures and sessions related to the awareness. People say that they are not edible, like they are poisonous in nature. They are veg or non-veg. They are confused about mushrooms. We need to educate that it comes under veg only because it is grown on agri-waste. There is no animal killing involved in this, and also it is a very good source of nutrition. So with the mushrooms which are commonly cultivated in India, as I have already informed you that all the mushrooms are grown on agri-waste or sawdust. So you can consider that it is a solution for many problems. So white button mushrooms, which we all are very much aware, we can say everyone knows about this mushroom. Mushroom means button mushrooms. Everyone thinks like that, but it's not like that. There are many other mushroom varieties apart from this. So this is oyster mushroom. This is milky mushroom. I must say these two, oyster and milky mushroom, can be grown anywhere from the month of you can say May, so not May, July up to February or March, very easily. Milky mushroom is specifically is a summer variety, but these two are India's mushrooms, specifically milky mushroom. Its name is Kelocybe indica only, so it is native to India only. Its origin from India, so its name is given like that only. So milky mushroom is grown in the fields of India, and it can be very easily grown in the summers. Even now, climate changes are there, so winters are coming late, so it can be grown even up to October. Paddy straw mushroom. This is grown specifically on rice straw, paddy straw, and shiitake can be grown on sawdust. Okay, some species are also standardized to of shiitake mushroom to grow on wheat straw, paddy straw, like that. So these are a few mushrooms I'm trying to show you to introduce you that this is the beautiful world of mushrooms. You must be aware of that how they are solving nature's problem. They are helping healing people and planet. So, as I talked about oyster mushroom, this is the easiest one to say anyone can grow from their home in a small, very small scale, in a small room, in a small cupboard. You can grow it very easily just by hanging system or keeping in the cupboards. Make small bags out of agri waste, add the seeds or spawn of mushroom, and just give no need of giving a lot of conditions in this season. It naturally gets incubated and grown very easily during the rainy season and winter season. And there are more than 10 varieties of oyster mushroom. I've shown five varieties of oyster mushroom here in the slide. These are pink oyster mushroom, yellow oyster, white oyster, gray oyster, blue oyster. There are many other. So this is the particular variety. This is Pleurotus genus, under which so many varieties of mushrooms are present. No other varieties having mushroom is having so many varieties. You can see the colored mushrooms grown at BETi. This is the spawn of yellow oyster mushroom. You can see in the image. And the mushroom cultivation or mushroom farming, oyster mushroom farming can be done this way by the hanging method in a small hut by the farmers. And in the bags, what you are seeing is it's all agriculture waste. So agriculture waste is being converted into healthy proteins and healthy diet, superfoods, mushrooms. It is soilless vertical farming, and it is the future food of India, because we all know we are lacking in water, we are lacking in food and nutrition. In future, we are lacking in land. So this is the future farming. You can say this is the future food. If we have to sustain, we have to survive, we have to learn to grow and eat mushrooms. So these all are the benefits of eating mushrooms. They are having good digestibility, because they easily give out the amino acids present in them, essential amino acids which our body is requiring. It helps in fighting with the cancer. It has such properties. I already informed that it is containing vitamin D once exposed with sunlight. It is good source of vitamin D, vitamin C. Apart from them, it is also known as delight of diabetics. So mushrooms are so nutritious that each and everyone must consume mushrooms or include mushroom in their diet in any form, maybe fresh, dry, or powder form, or in any other form. And it also helping maintaining the blood pressure and cholesterol of your body. So this is all about the benefits of the mushroom. And this is about the spawn what we manufacture in our laboratory. Basically, I will not go deep in the science of that. It will be out of our topic as well. But what we do in our laboratory here, we prepare the spawn under sterile laminar airflow conditions. This we use the grains, and then we sterilize it, maintain the pH and all, and then it is autoclaved, sterilized in the autoclave machine, and then it is transferred to the laboratory under laminar airflow. We prepare the pure cultures in our own laboratory. We do the tissue culture. Tissue culture, you can say we are picking a small part from the fruit body, and it is being grown on a specific medium or substrate, or you can say food, to help mushroom mycelium to grow, and the pure cultures are being maintained. And then each and every variety, whichever to be produced, we prepare the seeds or spawn out of that. So this is the complete process. The fruit body, from fruit body we take the mycelium, we grow it on the media, then we prepare the mother spawn, and then finally commercial spawn is prepared. So I think there was a video also attached in this. If you search on this, no, I will show you this if in case if it is able to run. So the previous picture was showing pink oyster mushroom. I think it will not run. Just- No issues. This video will not play. It is showing, you can see even on our BETi Innovative YouTube channel, there are many videos available. It is showing how we do the tissue culture in our laboratory. So we take the tissue and put this in this image. You can see there this is potato dextrose or maltextrate agar media we are using, and we are inoculating the cultures in this. This is a pure science, or you can say biotechnology involved in this. And then once cultures are developed, they are further processed for preparing the mother spawn, and then they are used for this is mother spawn, and then finally commercial spawn. Spawn is the seeds of mushroom. You need to have a good quality of a spawn to grow good quality of mushroom. It has to be first generation, it has to be contamination free, disease resistance, all these qualities must be there. And this is all about BETi. I'm very much thankful to you all for providing me this great opportunity and patient listening. That's all about BETi. I'm open for the questions if anyone is interested to ask any questions.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions now. In the meantime, can you please stop sharing the screen, ma'am, so that
Yeah. Just a minute. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll move to the questions now.
Yeah.
The first question is, what are the most common types of agricultural waste that can be repurposed sustainably?
You can say it depends basically on in your local place where you are living. We are also working on different kind of agri waste and to find the production capacity of that particular agri waste. Mostly in our area in Madhya Pradesh, we are having wheat straw very commonly available. So I'm always suggesting to use agri waste which is locally available, because it will not involve your transportation cost. Okay, so use in case of oyster mushrooms, you can use any kind of agri waste. Even we have done trial with the chia seed waste as well. Some farmers were there who are doing farming of chia seeds. So they gave us the samples. Even the first, I must say, for oyster mushrooms, what we have got results in our laboratory after trials in the lab. The first variety is wheat straw, then paddy straw, then you can say mustard straw, even cotton waste, cotton agriculture waste is generated. And lastly, we have also tried for this chia seed straw. So these are the different agri waste. And nowadays, soybean straw is being used for oyster mushroom cultivation. But in case of button mushroom, that is what I told, that each and every mushroom has specific technology and substrate to work on. But if you are working with oyster, you can try with anyone which is locally available. But in case of button mushroom, you have to focus either on paddy straw, wheat straw, or mustard straw. These are the three priority you can give to them.
Take up the next question. Could you give examples of successful circular bioeconomy model implemented in agriculture at the farm or regional level?
What we are doing is also an example of that only, because we are helping agri waste to get converted into mushrooms. And this is a complete circular economy model we are working on. There are many people who are working in this field, but they are not from agri field only. They are from different fields. They are working on circular economy. It means a lot, like there are so many varieties, but what we are doing, it sets perfectly into that. Waste is generated from agriculture field, we convert them into mushrooms, and we prepare the value added products out of mushroom. And whatever waste is left behind after mushroom cultivation, we are converting them into some biodegradable articles and pots. And even we are also doing the vermicomposting from SMS, spent mushroom substrate. So this is a circular economy model example which we are working on.
Okay. How can agricultural residue like paddy straw, sugarcane, or fruit peels can be converted into bio-based products like bioplastic, biofertilizer, or bioenergy?
That is actually this field is completely different. I'm not working in that biofertilizer or biofuels part. Bioplastics also people are working on, but they have done their own research part. And you can say that they are. It is not purely agri, but they are trying to add some. you can say bioplastic part. Bioplastic means they are using some lactic acid based plastics granules, and they are trying to mix it with the agri waste, and it gives a strength to it. This way they are trying to make bioplastic, you can say, alternative to the plastics. Biofuels, many people are making using agri waste to prepare alcohol. It is a complete chemistry beside that, so it cannot be defined here completely in this short period.
Okay. What are low-cost, scalable solutions for smallholder farmers to adopt circular bioeconomy practices, ma'am?
Low cost, you can say, you can start with oyster mushrooms. It's very low cost. Even if you find button mushroom very friendly, you can use that also. That also gives a circular economy model, because there are many techniques which are developed for button mushroom cultivation as well, for farmers to help them grow mushrooms at a very small scale from a very small budget. So it once this is cultivated, and again the waste from composting part also is being used for cultivation of vegetables. So this oyster mushroom, milky mushroom are the best one to start with very low cost budget.
Okay. What role can cooperatives or farmer producer organization play in managing and monetizing agricultural waste collectively?
They can grow mushrooms. There are many FPOs which are associated with us. We supply spawns and technology to them. So they are definitely contributing to the environment through their waste. What they're not burning it. They are using that agri waste to for mushroom cultivation. Even nowadays, farmer is also selling a lot of agri waste to mushroom industries. This is off season for them, you can say. They are fine people, those who are into mushroom industry, they are needing in tons agri waste to grow mushrooms. There are button mushroom industries being run all over India. So farmers are getting their income even from the selling of agri waste also. So this is indirectly helping them.
Okay. What kind of government support or policy framework is necessary to mainstream circular bioeconomy in agriculture?
Can you repeat the question?
What kind of government support or policy framework is necessary to mainstream circular bioeconomy in agriculture?
Policy framework, government must include those companies or the corporates and those who are generating a lot of waste, and that waste from that industry can be repurposed actually. So they, if there are some policies existing, or if implemented, they will definitely help our economy boost it in our country.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we would like to thank Dr. Pooja Dubey Pandey for the talk and for answering the questions. This meeting will now be closed.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Namaste.
Most welcome, ma'am.